Hi there. Hi everybody. Happy Sunday. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Woohoo, finally. How's everybody doing? It's January 17th, 2021. Lots to talk about today. I'm in the woods behind the school, next to my house. Behind the school, which is next to my house. And see, there's a pond in back of me. Moon's in Pisces, so I was thinking, yeah, it's kind of a mess, you know, because we've had last year we had all those storms. There's all these, it's just a mess, you know, kind of like the world right now. But I chose to come here today in my new hat. This is called, it's from a company called Sunday Afternoons, and this is the Storyteller hat. Perfect, right? It's Sunday afternoon and I'm telling stories. And I got new gloves to match. I got my little explorer notebook, see that? So I'm exploring. So anyway, but you know, part of being a visionary, and we can all be visionaries to a degree, is looking beyond what is, that mess, to what can be. You know, like I like to watch those shows where like people's houses are a mess. They're like plain and bland and they have no character. And they call these designers in, and then they like switch, you know, neighbors switch houses and make over each other's houses. You know, I like those shows where like people, you know, take a crappy house or a crappy hotel and make it over, and then it's something beautiful to behold. So this is one of those times. See, my son Jack, it's all going to tie together, I promise. I'm a Boy Scout mom. I don't get really involved. That's my husband's thing. But so the Boy Scouts, they go up. They have ranks that they go. So the next highest one is the Life Scout. See, so I have those little hearts. One for Brennan, one for Jack. And that one, it says, I don't know if you could see it, it says Eagle Scout Mom. So my husband is an Eagle Scout. It's the highest rank you can get in the Boy Scouts. And he's an Eagle Scout. Brennan got his in 2018. Before you turn 18, you've got to do a project and you have to supervise a group of boys. Now they have girls, but he'll be working with boys. And it's not so much doing all the work yourself. It's something that needs to be done in the community. You go out, you get support, you get the idea, you ask for permission from, in this case, the planning and zoning guy has accepted his idea. He says, gee, you know, we could use a little bench and like little nature signs, you know, out here by the pond, so that the kids in their little elementary kids can walk through the woods and sit on benches and read about the different wildlife that's, you know, out here. So it's be kind of a nice thing, you know. So that's going to be his project. So he gets that idea. Then he has to get the scouts in his troop to come and support him, help him, you know, get all the materials together, come and do the work, and he'll give them food. They don't have to worry about, you know, what they're going to eat while they're doing the project. He has to get it done by April 13th. That's his 18th birthday. So he's basically supervising, he's leading, he's guiding them. Okay, this is my vision. This is how it's going to look. Here are my plans. Now the support comes in and helps get it done. And then everyone can enjoy the fruits of their labor. And then, provided he has all his other badges and things, he gets one of these, which is really cool because he's put in all this work since he was in Cub Scouts till now. So it'd be a shame if he didn't follow it through, right? So, tying it all together. This morning I did my little Bible readings before my pancakes. I tried making gluten-free ones. I threw all the gluten-free pancake mix in the trash, and I have resolved for this year I'm never going to waste another moment of my life eating gluten-free anything. So my husband came in and saved the day and made Bisquick heart-healthy blueberry pancakes. And I made the sausage, the fruit, the coffee. So, you know, some weeks there's some guys playing basketball. That's cool. So anyway, the readings were that guy Samuel in the Old Testament. You know, he was a young guy, teenager. He's sleeping. All of a sudden he hears this voice calling him. So he goes to his master, his teacher, whoever. He says, "Did you call me?" He's like, "No, I didn't call you. Go back to sleep." 3 times this happens. The 3rd time, the teacher says, "That's God calling you. That's not me, it's God." So Samuel goes, "Here I am, God." Right? "I'm here. What do you want me to do?" And then the other one, the gospel, was where Jesus is, last week he got baptized, inaugurated, initiated, and this week he picks his apostles. Let's see, it's like you're on the playground when you're a kid, right? You're like, okay, who are we going to pick for kickball here? Okay, you, yeah, you. Well, let's not call you, Jenny. We'll call you, Jill or something. Whatever. Simon Peter. So I'll give you a different name. I guess that's where the religious started, picking different names when they became priests and nuns, because Jesus changed people's names, kind of like I did in the book. I changed people's names to protect them, unless they had passed away, and then it doesn't really matter. But so here we are next week is the inauguration of our President Biden in the United States. It's a very exciting time. It's a very, a lot of people are on edge about what might happen. A lot of good things are going to happen, but they're making all these plans, taking precautions. What if this happens? What if somebody tries to, take this over, or take, hostages, or hurt somebody? So they're preparing, right? It's a momentous occasion. Everyone's going to be watching on Wednesday. And I pray that all goes well. We'll have a new president next week at this time, a new vice president, and everything will go well. And, nobody gets hurt. But this is life. Here we are on the earth, on the world. Who knows, right? Just like doing an Eagle project. You can plan it all out, but if it's Mercury retrograde, who knows? So you want to do it after Mercury retrograde. So that's end of February. But next 3 weeks, he can make all his plans. He can, ask his people, say, "Oh, you, we're going to be doing this thing. Get ready." Go over the plans. Cross the T's, dot the I's. Say, this didn't work in our last project. Let's not do that. Let's do this way. This person can't help. Well, okay, you're not coming with us, but you can help. Okay, let's come on. Make sure that everybody's safe, and all the safety equipment, the goggles and the masks and everything, so everybody stays safe, right? Basically, we've got this vision, right? Got this vision for our country. we have a leader. He's picking his cabinet. He's picking his apostles. Who's going to come and do transportation? Who's going to do energy? Who's going to do housing? Who's going to be in charge of the snacks? Who's going to bring the nails and the hammers and you do that, you can do that, you do that, right? And get some adults there, some people to make sure that something goes, that things proceed smoothly. People are like, no, you don't go over there, you go over there. Because, 17-year-olds are still kids. So you get some of those people to check, make sure that everything, is above board, copacetic, legal. So, in any case, as we set out, we have to have trust that our angels are along for the ride. They're with us, above, below, keeping us centered, keeping us grounded, right? Yeah. But the important thing is that though we might have leaders here on earth, we report to God. We don't report to this teacher or that leader or just that. Ultimately, we have to do what's in our heart. Like I've been hearing this song, Grooves in the Heart. You know that song? Grooves in the Heart from the 90s. Okay, I won't sing. The rhythms. Da, da, da. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. But some people come here to lead, right? Some sticks around here, like the conductor, right? Some people come here to play. Here people come to support us. People who come and bring the snacks and take pictures, and because that's what I did at the last Eagle project. I brought the snacks, set up the snacks, and I took pictures and took notes, and I documented the whole Eagle project so that after he did it, he could hand in the pictures and have a little record of what was done when Brennan did it. So this should be pretty good. We used to be able to skate on this pond, but winters have been so mild. At least the sun is out today. Yesterday it was raining all day. It's a little windy, but in the woods here it's pretty nice. I feel the sun on my back. Feels good. So, in other words, we can't all be leaders, Everybody can't lead. Everybody can't, some people have leadership in their veins. Some people are followers. They're best to support people. Some people have the great ideas, like me. I get all the ideas, but my husband is the one who, knows he knows how to fix things and how to make things with his hands. He knows, he's an engineer. He knows how sockets work and, lights and sound and, concrete things. And, we complement each other. So everybody can't be the same, because then, like, if there was a jigsaw puzzle, they can't all be the end pieces, right? There's had to be some middle pieces. So that's how it all kind of fits together. Some people are corner pieces, some people are middle pieces. But those pieces, they don't know where they fit in until all the other pieces are in place, and then they get to do their job. Sometimes we're people who are the straight edge people, put them in first, and then all the other people can fit in the middle. So sometimes, you go through half your life and you don't see where you fit in. And then you get to the point where more of the puzzle is in place. And you say, oh, that's where I fit in. I'm an Eagle Scout mom. And we need those. We need Eagle Scout moms. I'm going to have 2 of those pins. Wow. Eventually. Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do before I get to that. But that's okay. It's no fun to be all done, is it? We're never all done. There's always more to be done. There's always more work to do. So, I'm quite enjoying this today. So, I'm going to go and get my Peapod order, my Stop and Shop. Groceries are getting delivered. I'm going to go throw out the old stuff, take the old stuff out of the fridge, and Jack wants it for his little composting box. He's got worms and, it's disgusting, but that's his, he's good at that. He's going to be an environmental scientist. Not only an Eagle Scout, but eventually he's going to be, out in the great outdoors for a living. And in closing, I just want to let you know something I read. Got my childhood diary from 1977. Zazoo Plazz, age 12. And I wrote something to the effect that I'm 12 years old. If somebody finds this, my name is Leslie Bilodeau, and I'm if you're reading this, I could be alive or I could be dead, but at least you'd be reading this so you know that my words were read by somebody, even if I wasn't popular. And it says, the world is a mess that I'm living in. There's pollution, there's rock and roll music, and there's loud rock and roll music, and there's robbers. I meant to say robbers, but I spelled it R-O-P-E-R-S, like ropers, like Stanley Roper from Three's Company. So anyway, here I am, Leslie Bilodeau Plazz, 2021, 55 years old. The world is kind of a mess still. There's pollution. There's rioters and rappers and robbers. Robbers, still loud rock music. Although I like some of it. I like rock music. I don't like it too loud. So, the world is still like that, and we have a lot of work to do. But at least you're watching me. If you're watching this, at least my words reach somebody. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. Stay safe. Embrace the work that needs to be done in your place in all of it. And I wish you much health, much light, love in the week to come. See you next week. Bye-bye.